Today, we are going to talk about trail running shoes. And by the end of this video, you're going to know what is the kind of trail running shoes Saucony India possesses, what are the type of trail running shoes that you need to look into, and what is the best suited for your running style. So let's dig in. Talking about point number one, types of trail running shoes. Now, there are three major categories in terms of what kind of trail running shoes are you looking at. First and foremost, are you a runner who wants to transition from road running to trail running or likes a blend of both? Which means that you would want to go for a shoe which is conducive for soft trails, for gravels, and something that is complementary to road running and trail running. Point number two, are you that kind of a runner who would want to have a little technical aspect in your trail running? Are you looking at trail running as one of your sport? Or point number three, are you an ultra runner or aspire to be one? So let's talk about the first and the most important factor, what kind of a runner are you? If you're looking at something where you want to do your trail running as a complementary aspect to your road running, then the first and the most important factor that you need to look into is what kind of mileage are you looking for these trail runs. If it's about just 5 to 10 kilometers in a week, then we strongly recommend the Switchback II. Now, Switchback II, as in comparison with the previous versions, the lacing system is gone and they have replaced it with the BOA fit system. And if you take a look at the outer sole, the 3mm lugs would give you enough grip and stability while on your soft gravel trail runs. In fact, the nylon rock plate at the bottom gives you enough stiffness while going on those trail runs. The Switchback II is super light, 249 grams, feather light, and enough breathability. In fact, if you take a look at the toe box, it gives you a nice little stiffness and gives you that snug feel while running. Points to note while taking the Switchback II. First and foremost, if you are a neutral runner or a 4-foot striker, this shoe is an apt for you. However, if you're looking at something where you want to blend your road running with your trail running, Switchback II answers your question. Right, now let's talk about Excursion 14 TR. Wow, take a look at the color, guys. I mean, the most striking feature of the shoe is the outsole. The 6mm lugs, unidirectional, multi-directional. The reason for them is to give you that enough grip on soft soil, hard rocks, snow, any weather conditions. This shoe is going to do the trick. In fact, this shoe is best suited for runners who are looking for trail running as their sport. If you want to log in the miles, 25 to 30 kilometers safely, week on week, Excursion 14 does the trick. The upper has enough breathability. The engineering mesh is designed in such a way that while running, it's going to give you enough breathability within your shoes. The most important factor while choosing a trail shoe is how sturdy or stiff your foot feels while wearing those. Because of the fact that you're going to run on uneven surfaces, it is imperative that we choose a shoe which gives us enough grip, stiffness, and is rock hard. And Excursion 14 TR does all the tricks. Xodus 11 is one of the most good-looking shoes from the Saucony range. And this shoe is not only used for your daily runs, for your recovery runs, for your easy runs, but most of the ultra runners prefer to go ahead with a shoe which has unidirectional lugs. And that's the most important factor of choosing any kind of shoe if you want ultra trail running as your sport. The unidirectional lugs ensures that your grip doesn't slip while running on those uneven surfaces. Xodus 11 is soft. The upper has a good breathability engineering mesh, gives you enough wiggle room inside your shoe, and ensures that you go on and log in those miles without getting tired. To conclude, prominent factors while choosing a trail shoe. Point number one, your drop height. Do you like something which is 0 to 4 mm? Are you a neutral runner or a 4-foot striker? Or are you a heel striker which enjoys 8mm to 12mm shoes? Point number two, how heavy are you? For runners who are 85 kgs and above, I would strongly recommend to select a shoe which has enough cushioning. Last, but definitely not the least, is your offset. If you are a 4-foot striker or a neutral runner, go for a 4mm offset. If you're a heel striker, go for something in the range of 8mm to 12mm. Make your choices wisely. Thank you so much for watching today.